Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're dissecting the exact anatomy of a narrative to see how writers build worlds.
Let's dive right in. Are a story and a narrative actually the exact same thing? Most people think so. But technically speaking, they aren't. Let's actually break down the definitions of these two literary concepts.
A story is just a basic sequence of events. Think of it as the raw building materials.
Add cause and effect, and bam, you get a plot. Novelist E.M. Forster famously used this king and queen example.
Now, a narrative is much broader. It's all those architectural decisions dictating how those events are actually told.
Before building, a writer asks themselves these big structural questions to properly craft their narrative.
So to answer those, writers reach right into their narrative toolbox. Let's look inside. They use distinct voices, specific tones, pacing, and cool framing devices like letters to shape your experience. They also choose the structure. Will events unfold chronologically or completely jump around in time? For example, Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five uses flashbacks and flash-forwards to show trauma's intense impact on time.
But honestly, the absolute most powerful tool in the entire narrative toolbox is point of view.
Point of view is just the narrator's perspective, right? It drastically alters the information you actually receive.
Imagine a crime. The victim's account versus the criminal's account creates two totally different narratives.
Or take the American Civil War. A historian's perspective differs wildly from a former slave's.
In Marcus Zusak's The Book Thief, the narrator is literally death reflecting on a young girl's life. By choosing death as the storyteller, Zusak totally shifts the meaning and emotional weight of those facts.
In Ian McEwan's Atonement, the narrator, Bryony, invents a happier ending to atone for her past mistakes.
So the million-dollar question, why do writers do this? Why construct these super complex narratives?
Because narratives let them capture the beautiful, messy nuances and complexities of real human experience.
So, who's narrating your favorite book? And how does that change everything? Go find out.